So yes, welcome everyone to the testing broadcast of the 1970s Soviet car challenge in automation game. Finally, the testing broadcast is here, so we can see which one of these awesome cars is the best when it comes to speed, design, and of course, well, pretty much everything. So easy peasy. So the first car, as I mentioned, the Pasic Aslen, or whatever it's called. Who is the creator, by the way, of the Pasic Aslen? Mr. Tom, that's you, yes? Ah, that's you, yes. Okay, great. Mr. Blue says mine is the Bosnian Zastava. Okay. Mr. Ice, hey dude, how are you doing? So we have two Romanian, one Polish, one Serbian, Yugo, and the rest are Soviet. Well, we'll see, my friend. I'm absolutely excited to see what kind of these things are all about. Pinky says mine is defo, not a box like most people. Okay, no problem. Mr. Blue says the name is pronounced the Pasic Miljacka. Okay, well, we'll see. So the first beast for tonight, the Pasic Aslen. This thing has 133 freaking horsepower. Wow, that's a powerhouse, by the way. From its 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine, single overhead camshaft, obviously 2-barrel carb. Wait, we said rear-wheel drive, yes? I did say rear-wheel drive. Why this one is front-wheel drive again? I did say rear-wheel drive. Yes? The rules said rear-wheel drive. So what? Okay. Okay, so I said rear-wheel drive, didn't I? So that means, I mean, no offense to the Pasic Aslen creator, but we said rear-wheel drive only, my friend, not front-wheel drive. Yeah. So yes, probably this. My apologies, but that's a very important rule, which is of course the rear-wheel drive. So we cannot ignore that. My apologies. Yes, I'll be driving your car, but I'm not gonna count it as a winner, my friend. But because we said rear-wheel drive only. And yes, Mr. Nocturne, I believed I joined you in the yapping time. Hello, how are you doing? Can you hear me? I joined you in the yapping time channel on our Discord. For some reason, I can't hear you. I can hear as well. Yes, good. Yes, I said rear-wheel drive. Yes. So my apologies about this to the creator, Mr. Tom. My apologies. Okay, I love your car, but yeah, we said rear-wheel drive only. It's written in the video description on YouTube and also on Discord, my friend. I don't know how did you miss it, but okay. So I'll drive your car. I'll still drive your car, but yeah, it's not gonna be a winner, unfortunately. I mean, if it's the fastest, I'm not gonna say it's a winner, but I'll still drive it. I'll still review it. So how are you doing, Mr. Nocturne? How are you doing, my friend? Glad to have you on the microphone. The first car is Mr. Tom, and again, my apologies, Mr. Tom, but I don't know. This is the car that you sent me. This is the file. This is the last file you sent me, Mr. Tom. So. What is it right? Something wrong with your file? Like something has changed with the numbers? Like this is the last file you sent me, Mr. Tom. So I'm not really sure. Okay, so let's see, what did you do with your awesome blue machine here? It looks, to be honest with you, what do you think, Mr. Nocturne? Look at the screen. What do you think of this blue thing Mr. Tom made? That is.
You're asking me?
Yes, what do you think with Mr. Tom's creation?
I think it looks pretty modern for 1970. I could see this being like a 1975, 6, 7 car, but I don't know about 1970. I mean, it looks fine. I mean, the details are there. I'm curious what body this is on.
What body this is on? Let's check. Actually, that's interesting. This thing is using this one. It's a modded body, by the way. It's from 1975. Well, you guessed correctly. It's a bit modern than 1970, but it's okay. When I say 1970, it's like, you know, it's like a decade, 1970s. So no problem. But as you mentioned correctly, this is like a modern version. Yes, as you can see, it's a modded body from 1975. Started as a hatchback, but there's a 4-door sedan variant from this particular body. Yep, very good. So steel body, ladder, steel chassis, front transverse, Yeah, front transverse. That's why you pushed it to front wheel drive, Mr. Tom. Double wishbone all the way, which is very sophisticated for Soviet cars. Like wow, you can imagine double wishbone on 4 corners in a Soviet car. Anyway, so the engine is, yes, as I mentioned. Look at that. So because you went with transverse engine placement, you are forced to go front wheel drive or 4x4. That's why, like, yeah, you should have went with long ditch wheel, Mr. Tom. But seriously, the engine is not
It
that
also
terrible.
has
It's a
a
two and a
four
half.
valves per cylinder. It also has a 4 valves per cylinder, which is very
very
advanced for 1970.
yeah, very very advanced. Yes, not only for Soviets, like very advanced for like 70s. Like I think only like super like a handful amount of cars came with a 4 valves per cylinder in the 70s, like super proper rare sports stuff maybe. But yes, so pretty rare. And also like full aluminum engine, that's also ay. So forged light crank, wow, forged heavy connecting rods and forged light pistons for Soviet cars. That's okay. Mr. Tom really built. Okay, I mean seriously, this car doesn't feel Soviet at all. Like the engine is forged, the engine is aluminium, 4 valves per cylinder. It's front wheel drive. It doesn't feel Soviet, Mr. Tom. 7,000 RPM engine maximum RPM. That's crazy. Single 2 barrel carb. I mean, it's a nice engine. I'm not saying it's garbage. No, it's a very good engine, and it's running on garbage fuel. But like, it's too modern for Soviets. Like insanely modern. I seriously, and 100. If it's
It feels
Italian,
like a German, like a West German car or something of that nature.
or maybe, yeah, maybe, or German. Yes, German or Italian sporty 4-cylinder. But yeah, it's like it's tough, it's strong, it's powerful, it's modern, it's like over engineered. I mean seriously, I really like it, but like doesn't feel Soviet. What do you think, gentlemen, in the comments? And also painted valve cover and painted timing cover with this particular purpley paint also doesn't feel Soviet to me. It feels, yes, it feels something beautiful, like, and something sophisticated. And 7,000 RPM, dude, that's too much. Yeah. So sorry, again Nocturne. What did you say? I didn't hear you, Nocturne, before.
It doesn't meet the budget.
It meets the budget perfectly. It's actually cheaper than the limit of the budget. It's like 9,700. So like, yeah. I mean, it's over
and 4 valves. Yeah, that's. I mean, it's good engineering in the sense that you got it within the budget while using all of those choices. But I don't know about realistic. Yeah, like you said.
Mr. Tom, listen to me. I really love the creation. I mean, and I'm 100% sure this thing will drive amazing in BMG. Look at that, 0 to 100 in 9 seconds. 9 seconds in a 1970s front wheel drive thing. 9 seconds. That's quick. In 1970s standard, seriously, like anything below 10 seconds in the 70s was considered sporty and crazy. So seriously, you did something nice here. Yes, but not Soviet at all. And also medium tires, heavy duty steel rims, 15 inches, 200 215s at the back, solid discs up front, drums. And seriously, it's a nice car with a slight amount of oversteer. And let's see, standard interior, standard AM radio. It's a nice car. It's an absolutely nice car. And the suspension is actually, wow, that's an interesting combination. Look at this, Mr. Nocturne. So Mr. Tom went with very stiff springs, but like softy dampers. That's an interesting combination. How this thing will behave in BMG. Have you driven a car like this, Mr. Nocturne? Gentlemen, have you driven a car like this with such configuration? What will happen in this particular configuration? Stiff springs, like very stiff springs, and like softy dampers. What will be the result?
I feel like BMG oversteer a bit. I feel like the behavior over bumps is going to be a lot more unpredictable.
Probably because like it doesn't make sense. Like, yeah, And also, Mr. Tom, my apologies, but we said 10 comfort points at least. You have 9.8 points. So not only your car's is front-wheel drive, your car's front-wheel drive, and also like it doesn't meet the comfort points. Yeah, my apologies. It doesn't meet the comfort points limit. It's actually 9.8. My apologies. But seriously, I do love the car. It's a very, very, very nice, sporty four-door sedan. Really nice. And top speed 202 kilometers per hour. That's freaking fast at the time. The car weighs 1.1 tons. Wow, that's a I mean, quarter mile. Seriously, the quarter mile time 16.8 in a four-cylinder front-wheel drive car. That's freaking fast. I mean, really nice work, Mr. Tom. Again, I'll still drive your car. I'll still drive it, but I'm not gonna count anything like no TCP, no voting, and yeah, it's not gonna be the winners or the Yes, but as you mentioned, yes, for a sports sedan challenge, this car will be absolutely perfect for the job. And by the way, before we actually jump to the next car, let's take a look on the interior. Let's see what Mr. Tom did for the interior, because I know how difficult the interior is. And I look at that. Look at that. We have Maxwell the cat on the rear seat. Nice touch, Mr. Tom. Nice touch indeed. So the car is beautifully made on the inside. Love the door cards. Love the manual crank windows, obviously. And of course, the interior is looking pretty nice. Oh, I love it. Look at the wood on the dashboard. The wood, of course, the AM/FM radio. Of course, the instrument cluster. I love it. I absolutely adore it. I mean, I really appreciated the details. Look at the details, by the way. Speakers, and look at that. Wait. Seriously, Mr. Tom, why is the clutch pedal extremely large? What's the deal here? And the brake pedal is like super tiny. What's the deal here? I mean, what's the deal, Mr. Tom? Yeah, the center console. Yeah, but okay, seriously. Okay, Mr. Pink, remind me please to read the description on your awesome car. But seriously, Mr. Tom, why is the clutch pedal massive and the brake pedal is like super tiny? What's the inspiration behind this? But okay, a beautiful interior again. I do love the interior, and of course I see that you went with, wow, look at that. He went with beautifully made custom made radiator. I see that you made like a custom hoop on the top of the radiator, which looked nice. The engine bay is full of, well, dangling wires and boxes and detailed stuff, and of course here's the battery over here. So nicely done. And there's of course a strut bar. Whoa, to improve handling. That's too advanced for Soviet technology, dude. Like, that's impossibly for Soviet technology. A strut bar. Are you kidding me? A strut bar, dude. Can you imagine a Soviet car with handling upgrades like a top tower strut bar for the front suspension? That's crazy, dude. And also, to be honest with you, it doesn't really make sense because like you went with double wishbone suspension, and like there's no tower on like this only goes for basically McPherson struts, because the shock and the springs, both of them are one unit, which it will get bolted onto the chassis from the top with bolts, and here basically they will mount the strut bar. But you went with double wishbone, which really doesn't make any sense here, but still okay. Nice work, Mr. Tom. Really appreciate it. Crazy. All right. Yep, this thing is front wheel drive. Whoa, lots of understeer with this thing. Catastrophic understeer. Oh, smooth landing. Turn! This thing doesn't want to turn. Catastrophic understeer. I'm using the handbrake to make it turn. I'm trying not to put the hammer down constantly because it's insane. Come on, catastrophic understeer. No, that's a big heavy car, and the front-wheel drive system definitely ruined. The front-wheel drive definitely ruined the experience. Seriously. Here we go. So let's see who's that, Mr. Hip Hop Gamer. Chinese upgrade of a Soviet car. Probably. So what do we have here is a 1970s. It's called a VIZ W172. This thing has a 45 horsepower only. 45 horsepower. Let's say 1.2 liter, 3-cylinder only. Overhead valve. Single barrel. It's rear-wheel drive. Double wishbone up front. Double wishbone at the back as well. The car weighs, or the vehicle weighs 757 kilos. Wait, this thing is, whoa, this thing is rear engined. Whoa, what? Whoa, whoa, look at this, Mr. Nocturne. Whoa, that's an interesting thing. Look at this. So it's a pickup truck, okay? It's a pickup truck. There's a bed at the back, okay? And, well, where's the engine up front? There's nothing up front. So the engine is at the back, and still there's enough space to actually put stuff in the bed. With 2 seats.
There's seats over there as well.
Yeah, how safe is that? And I see some nice, well, nice stickers on the sides. But okay, where the hell is the engine? What?
It's the foot warmer.
Yeah. Here we go. Here's the engine. It's like a foot warmer. Yes, apparently it's underneath the front, like in front of the rear seats. That's an interesting engine placement. You know what this car reminds me of? Because like it's a pickup truck, it's rear engine. If you're a big fan of roadkill, you'll understand the Maserati. If you know what is the Maserati, you'll understand what is this car, why this car is so special. Because the Maserati, I believe, if you haven't seen Roadkill before, it's an awesome YouTube program, but unfortunately they cancelled it due to, I don't know, some political crap from the. Anyway, so the Maserati basically it's a rotary light Japanese pickup truck, but the rotary engine is long gone. What they did, or what actually came with that truck, there was an Oldsmobile V8 at the back, which was mounted using some I've forgotten, an Oldsmobile or like a Buick Tornado or something, axle rear suspension voodoo thing. Basically, you have a massive boat V8 at the back, and yeah, it's this car reminds me with that, because yes, it's similar to the Maserati, but this is a 3-cylinder instead of a V8. Damn it, I really want to create something similar to the Maserati in automation. Maybe if I could put like a massive V8 at the back or something. Okay, thank you so much for the inspiration. It's Mr. Hip Hop Gamer. So, okay, what do you think about this, gentlemen? So, it's a pickup truck with a rear engine car. So, I do love the design. It's funky, it's weird, but like, if it works, it works. The interior is pretty basic. It's pretty basic. Like, it's just steering wheel, gear shifter, pedals, and a bench seat. Yep. Hello, Ender Master. How are you, my friend? Mr.
Very good.
Yeah. Speak. I believe that's Mr. Winder joined. Yes, Mr. Winder, did you join the microphone?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. How are you doing? Glad to have you. So,
Very
gentlemen,
good.
what do you think? Seriously, great to have you. Great, good. So, Mr. Ice says, nice. Also, rare, bizarre stuff starts. Mr. Kendall says, Anarchy says, foot warmer and seat massager. Yep. Crazy Ice says, just don't transport stuff that needs to be kept cool. Yeah, that's. Oh, yes, that's definitely that's a good point, Mr. Crazy Eye. Yes. Canola says, going for the option of 3 seats and 2 at the rear. Wonder if anyone ever do. I don't know. Actually, seriously, I would love to see Which seat configuration? Like there's a bench up front, 2 seats at the back. I mean, okay. I mean, they did. The creator did give you I don't know, a seat belt or a lap belt. So if something happened, you can actually, I don't know, maybe stay safe, maybe. So okay, interesting design. So let's take a look on the awesome engine. So this thing has a started in life as a 1237cc engine, cast iron block, push rods, iron standard cylinder head, and the engine was de-stroked and debored a little bit down to 1177cc. So the crankshaft is pretty old school cast iron. Connecting rods are cast also, except the pistons. They are made out of a forged lightweight steel, or combination of steel and silicon. So, but the balancing mass is using harmonic damper, which is nice. -3 quality. Wow, so there are some quality shortcuts on this engine. 8.91 compression, 38 on the cam, 38 also on the springs and lifters. Now that is a Soviet engine. RPM limit 4600 RPM, so 4600. That's it. Okay, now this thing starts to sound a bit Soviet. And look what he did. I'm not sure if it will actually affect anything. I'm not sure if it will affect something, but in the aspiration area, he pushed the quality all the way down to -15. So I'm not sure if it's gonna do anything, but okay, that gives us you know, a glimpse of the designer thoughts. So carburetor, this thing is using a single barrel carb on top, with actually a small carburetor size. The ignition timing is at 48. The engine is running pretty nice. Running on garbage fuel, 50 on the manifold size for some reason. Yep, big manifold and a small carburetor. Very weird combination. So no catalytic converters, no first muffler, and a tiny bit of a baffled secondary muffler. Okay, let's hear this 3-cylinder. Look how tiny this 3-cylinder. My goodness. But it looks nice. I love the idea of painting it in red, which actually fit the challenge too much. And yep, it's a 3-cylinder. So let's fire it up. Wow, sound very quiet for a 3-cylinder. To be honest, that's not a bad sound, actually. This thing's making a trucky sound engine at low RPM, so actually makes sense. Very good, my friend. So 45 horsepower, 61.5 pound-feet of torque. The engine is actually very reliable. It's actually quite fuel efficient, and it's not super noisy, but it's not super smooth also. It's like 41 points only on smoothness. Alright, so manual gearbox, obviously. 3-speed gearbox, 0 to 100 in 22.3 seconds. So yeah, freaking slow. And top speed of only 124 kilometers per hour. That's it. Hard long life tires, obviously. 13-inch rims, 135s all the way. So sorry, 135s all the way. Steel rims, and obviously drum brakes all the way. Very nice. Very cheap brakes, really cheap brakes, and of course, okay, no under train, zero rear range, zero everything basically. I mean, even the engine is not getting cooled enough. Oh. So standard interior, yes, here we go, a bench up front and 2 seats at the back. Nice one. So he kept it real. Very good to the creator, Mr. Hip Hop Gamer. Basic AM, so yes, you have an AM radio, -5 quality, so it's not really a good radio. Manual recirculating ball power steering or steering. Standard 40s, 1940s safety. This thing is a death trap. I just saw that. 5.8 points only. 5.8 points for safety. So no, don't try to crash into anything. My god, the chassis is made out of cheese if it's like 5.8 points for safety. Wow. Okay, good.
You total the car by running over a curb.
Yeah, seriously, 5.8 points. That's insanely... That's a death trap, basically. That's a rear engine death trap. Wow. And they are, and can you imagine, like, not only the car or the body, the chassis, it's not safe, like it's really like a death trap, and also you'll be sitting at the back with like nothing around you, just air, and like the only thing keeping you on the bolted to the seats is just like a lap belt, and God knows if the bolts that actually hold the seats to the chassis, if they have been fastened down strong enough to keep them actually fastened down. Oh my God, that was chassis made out of cheese indeed. But okay, I mean,
it also looks like it's gonna terminally oversteer.
Yeah, a lot of oversteer. I don't know. God knows how this thing will drive. Seriously, this thing. I mean, I love the design. I love the insanity behind. Oh my God, there's a tow hitch, by the way. There's a tow hitch. Can you imagine towing anything with a 45 horsepower engine, with like 60 pound-feet of torque and rear wheel drive? So basically, there is no weight at all up front. All the weight is at the back, and you can also tow stuff. How unbalanced this car will be towing stuff, if it can tow. Oh my goodness. Okay, nice. The only thing that I can say is nice because it actually fits the bill correctly. And you know what? I said the budget is $10,000. This guy only spent $4,790. So they are like $5,210. I don't know, somewhere. I don't know. The designers went on vacations. They took the money and went on vacation, probably. Yeah. So probably, yeah, $4,790 for this thing. All right, so let's. I don't know why, but let's calculate the total category points, because it will be fun actually to see the total category points number for this truck. Should I call it truck? Well, actually, it's a truck. So okay, let's start obviously with drivability. Well, it's super easy car to drive. Very easy. Anyone can get in and drive. 40.2 points. Sportiness. Shockingly, this thing got 0.8 points. Comfort, 10 points. Prestige. Well, I don't know why this thing got 11 points, but okay, 11.4 points. And safety, 5.8 points. Oh la la. Practicality, for some reason this thing got 41.9 points. It's a practical vehicle, apparently. And reliability, this thing scored 58.7 points. And MPG, which is US MPG, this thing can achieve 27.4 points, with a total category points of 196.2 points. 196.2. All right, let me write it down. 196. Oh yeah. 196.2 points. Okay. This thing is gonna be interesting to drive in BMG. Seriously, it's oversteery, it's a death trap, it's rear engined, it's a pickup truck. So God knows how this thing will drive. So okay, now rear engined, as you can see, rear wheel drive, pickup truck. So up front there is nothing, it's empty front. That means it's light up front. All the weight is at the back. So God knows how this thing will drive. Whoa, there is no wheel spin. Oh man, I need to be careful from the heavy ass. My apologies to the creator. Barely spins the wheel. Scratch it. So oh, I can't shift the first. First is super short. Come on. 1 minute 30. Damn. 1 minute 30.224. All right, who's the creator of this? The Zaz. Who's the creator of that? Are you watching, my friend? The Zaz is made. Who made the Zaz, by the way? Ah, that's Mr. Merlin's car. Great. Ah, Mr. Merlin is here. Wow, another low horsepower hero. So this thing is running with a 44 horsepower, 1.2 liter Boxer 4. Wow, that's an interesting choice. Boxer 4 engine, made out of iron, obviously cast iron, overhead valve, 7.51 compression, single barrel eco, or single barrel carb, not eco, just regular, normal single barrel. Rear drive, rear engined car, beautiful. 4-speed manual gearbox. McPherson's up front, McPherson up front, at the back as well. So on all 4 corners you have McPherson struts. 765 kilo. The total weight. That's an interesting car. So, oh, Mr. Merlin, dude, your comfortness is just 9.9 points. You need 0.1. 9.9. What the hell happened? 9.9. Damn it, 9.9, dude. So drivability, it's very easy to drive, and apparently it's sporty, 6.8 sportiness, and comfort is apparently 9.9. But it's safe. To be honest with you, this car is safe, 23.4 points, so it's not a death trap. And it gets decent MPG, 25.9 MPG. It's practical, it's a very good car. I believe you, Mr. Merlin. It's okay. Sometimes when you load in a car, a 0.1 just disappears. That's okay. I'm not gonna disqualify your car. Don't worry. 9.9. It's, and I know that you would never lie. I know you've sent million cars through the years to me. So the Zaz 966. Seriously, gentlemen, take a look at the design. What do you think, Mr. Nocturne? Take a look. Look at that.
It's a very good attempt at making a Zaz on what appears to be, I think, a Renault body. Yeah, I like how he used a Boxer 4, because the real Zaz actually had a V4, which is a similar kind of engine. We don't exactly have V4s in automation, but yeah, he made do with the Boxer 4.
Lovely. Thank you so much for sharing some information about the real thing. I didn't know actually about the Zaz. So seriously, again, I do love the design. Like, yeah, beautifully made, beautifully detailed. I'm not sure if these are like chrome strips or just like shiny metal strips. I mean, I don't really trust the Soviets of putting chrome on cars, but still, oh, I love the interior also. It's simple but still elegant. I like it. Seriously, nice work, Mr. Merlin. And as Mr. Nocturne said, yeah, the engine is definitely also. Where's the engine? Let's take a look. Ah, here we go. Oh my god, how tiny is this thing? I thought the engine is like it will fill the space, but it's like, whoa, all this is just like empty. Oh my goodness, it's a tiny flat 4 engine. Gotta love this thing. Okay, it's a tiny car with a tiny engine. Like, seriously. When you look at the engine bay, you think, oh, this is a tiny engine in a big car, but when you go outside, it's a tiny thing. Seriously, Mr. Merlin, nice work, my friend. Absolutely nice work. And I'm glad you went with some basic like suspension, McPherson strut. And I'm not sure what these are. What are these? Heaters? Heater vents, or I think these are heater vents maybe. I see some ducting, Mr. Merlin. Is this like a ducting for heater or some piping for what? These like T pipes, heater pipes. Ah, similar to the real thing. Okay, great. So this is basically the heater core, let's call it. Beautifully made. I love it. Custom made dashboard, custom made everything. Nicely worked, Mr. Merlin. Absolutely gorgeous work. Love the sun visors, also painted in the same cloth or vinyl material. Beautifully made. So it's a nicely done, and I love the front end. It's basic, it's simple, but also I love the details on it. Sticking out circular headlights and the quad indicators. This is nice. And the rear vent, of course, to cool down the engine, or I don't know, to behave like an intake for the engine, or also cooling ducts. So probably the engine is air cooled. Yes, obviously it's rear engine. I think it's air cooled. It's not gonna be like liquid cooled, obviously. or actually the Soviet tried rear engine with liquid cooled systems and they failed miserably. I remember there was an episode on you know that old episode on Top Gear when they tested the or sorry, not old episode, it's an old special, a special Top Gear special when they talked about Soviet cars. So yes, Jeremy Clarkson, I remember he said that the Soviets tried rear engine cars, but unfortunately they went with like liquid cooling and they failed miserably. The cars overheated a lot. Can you imagine overheating a car in the Russian climate at the time? Like seriously, snow is falling. Like even in the summer, like the temperature is like 22, 25 C maximum, and like an engine will overheat. That's impossible nowadays. Like that's impossible even in the 90s, even in the 80s. Yeah. That's why, like for example, the Beetle went with like air-cooled rear engine, and also the Fiat, the 500, the classic one, also air-cooled because it makes sense, you know. Anyway, Mr. I says Romania made liquid-cooled rear-engine cars, Renault 8 clones until the Renault 12 production spun up. 68 to 69, talk trickling to 71. Seriously, that's interesting. Wow. I'm learning so much from these weird challenges. Seriously, about classic cars. So seriously, Mr. Merlin, I love the design, I love the car, and now of course let's take a look on the engine. So the engine is a flat 4 or a boxer 4 engine. The cast iron block, let's say 1,173 cc engine, more stroke than bore, you know, for more torque. Push rods 2 valves per cylinder, standard iron cylinder heads. Cast crank, cast light connecting rods, and the same goes for pistons as well. No balancing mass whatsoever, nothing. No harmonic damper, nothing. And surprise, surprise, the engine is smooth, so there is no need for that. There is no need to add more weight. 7.5 to 1 compression, 40 on the cam, 50 on the springs and lifters, 5,000 RPM limit. What's happening, Mr. Winder?
I think he just left.
Ah, he left. Okay. Let's see. So carburetor, single barrel carb. Seriously, it's a nice engine. It's running on garbage fuel, so all good. Seriously, absolutely all good. Let's fire it up. Let's hear this flat 4 engine. Hopefully, it will sound like a truck engine or something in BeamNG, because I do love flat 4s when they idle super slowly. Yep. Beautiful. I really wish in the future, like if automation will release like an option for like if you can make your engine air cooled or like liquid cooled. I really wish they will release like an upgrade which you will have an option to go like air cooled or liquid cooled, like and also if you will go air cooled, like you can't push too much power out of the engine because it will overheat quickly. Or I really wish they would do that. And like if you select air cooled, something will happen with the engine 3D model to have fins and stuff on the block, like to resemble like airflow to cool down the engine. Seriously, I would love that. Making classic. Can you imagine making an air-cooled V8? That would be crazy, actually. An air-cooled V8 muscle car. Like I know it's impossible, but like, I mean, in automation, anything is possible. So 44 horsepower, 59.6 pound-feet of torque. The engine is reliable. It's actually smooth. So 4-speed manual gearbox, 0 to 118.5 seconds. Top speed about 135 kilometers per hour. That makes sense, actually. Medium tire compound. Ooh, very comfortable and expensive. Steel rims, 13 inches, 190 millimeter front and back. Drum brakes, obviously. No undertray whatsoever. Some brake airflow is happening on. Wow, that's good. Engine cooling airflow is all the way down to 20, so it's barely getting enough air. I know Mr. Merlin wrote to me about he went with +2 seats. It's okay. I'm not gonna just kill your car for that. It's okay. I know he wrote me that it's a mistake he made. It's okay. Don't worry about it. So
There
yes,
actually is another mistake. It's 71 instead of 70.
yeah, also 71, which. Merlin, I'm trying my best to not disqualify your car, but you're making it freaking hard for me. Yes, you went with +2 seats. You went with 4 seats instead of 5. You are missing 0.1 comfort points. And now, yes, Mr. Nocturne, thank you for noticing. It's 1971, dude. Dude, what's happening? I'm trying so far not to kill your car and disqualify it. Oh, dude, you're not making it easy for me. I love this car, but I really want to test this car against the previous truck, because the previous truck, the pickup truck rear engine thing, is in a similar class to your car, low powered, tiny engine. I really want to put them head to head to see which one of them is like faster or better to drive. Ah, Mr. Merlin, and also $8,170. So yeah, you still have some money, my friend, to spend. So I don't understand why going with a shortcut on seats. Like, why not just put normal seats in the car? You still have a lot of money to do that. Yeah, dude, it's the gear is a thing. Yes, it's the first rule, the top rule, like the number 1 rule. The first thing you'll see is, of course, 1970. Yes, Mr. Merlin. But probably yes, Mr. Merlin, he did mention that this particular body will not take full seats, maybe? Yes, as you can see, look at that. There, the plus button is gone. I mean, to be honest with you, you could have went with like front bench. You could have went with like front bench, like 3 seats up front and like, okay, these +2 at the back. That would be more acceptable, actually. Yeah. But, I mean, seriously, what will happen if I do this? So how much weight will this thing? From 65 to what? 74. And it will lose comfort for some reason. So, yeah, so let's not ruin the car. But still, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, obviously, yes, Mr. Nocturne, yes, it's stupid from the developers, yes. I know. Either way, no, you're not disqualified. I want to drive the car. Seriously, I want to drive the car. Seriously, I want to drive the car. I really want to drive it. Like, you're not crazy. Yeah, like you are like half disqualified. But seriously, this is not your mistake. The seats are not your mistake. The comfortness is not your mistake, also because of the stupid seat arrangement. But the year, dude, the year 1971. Why 1971? Okay. Ooh, listen to that. Look at that, right in your face, the smoke. Okay, very good, first gear. So first gear, no. That was all the way foot to the floor. Oh, very comfortable suspension. This thing flew and like came down on its wheel and like nothing happened. Very comfortable. Very Wow, really nice indeed. Really nice indeed. Like, yes, it's as you mentioned 40 horsepower, but like good, like really good names. Carboy 88, I believe that is your awesome cars, dude. That's your awesome car. So let's see what Mr. Carboy 88 did with this car. Wow, 32 horsepower from its 949cc engine. So it's a smaller engine, but with 32 horsepower. It's a 3-cylinder, overhead valves, obviously, 7.7 to 1 compression ratio, single barrel carb, 3-speed manual gearbox, solid axle coil up front, and double wishbone at the back. Whoa, I have never seen this combination. Usually it's the opposite. Usually it's it's actually always the opposite. Double wishbone up front and solid at the back. This is the usual typical recipe for any rear-engine classic car. Sorry, front-engine rear-wheel drive classic car. But you want the opposite. So the front is solid. The back is double wishbone. Wow, that's to be honest with you, I've been in automation for years already. I have never driven a car with such suspension combination mixed the other way around. So that should be a first for me. That should be interesting. So steel ladder body and aluminium. No, steel ladder chassis and aluminium body. Whoa, this thing is made out of aluminium. Okay, so aluminium car. That's very advanced ish. And this thing will cost $6,690. Good, cheap and cheerful. The steering wheel is animated, which is nice. So let's take a look. This is Mr. Carboy's 88, a cute little car. And surprise, surprise, actually, surprisingly, it looks cute actually for some reason. I mean, seriously, take a look at take a look at these tail lights. I mean, seriously, is this thing look cute or not? Like, seriously, look at it. It's.
I feel sorry for it.
Yeah, I feel sorry for it as well. Like, I wanna like hug this car. I wanna hug this thing. This thing. Why is it sad? Like, don't cry, please. Like, what the hell? It's really nice. And the front is like, also. Yeah, why this car wants to cry? Seriously, why the cry? Why this is like a crying car? What the hell? It's like, this is the car that you will this is, I mean, seriously, who will buy this car and drive it? It's a very good car to apologize to someone. Like, seriously, if a husband is like angry, like fighting with his wife, and like he drove back home with this car, she'll apologize to him, which is nearly impossible actually to happen. But with this car, yes, you'll have a chance actually. If your manager is angry with you, he will actually apologize to you if you drive this car. Or if you drive off and they will see the back end of your car. Wow. Okay, so nice work, nice work, Mr. Carway. I've never seen such a design. Usually we design cars to make them angry and striking and powerful and muscly. I've never seen a car that actually is like a sad car, like, you know, that forces people to apologize to the driver. Okay, good. And the color also fits the profile. This bluish thing, it's actually fits perfectly. Oh, the interior is looking nice actually. Like, seriously, the interior is nice. It may look sorry on the outside, but on the inside it's actually looking very nice. Oh, very nice. It's basic, but it's functional and it looks pretty decent actually. Lovely. Seriously, Carboy, nice work, my friend. Absolutely nice work. And for some reason, the wipers are mounted on the top of the windshield instead of down there. So probably that was like a Soviet attempt to, like, you know, creating something different from the West. Yes, we have wipers, but like different from the West, better than the West. Ours are, instead of starting from down and going up, ours would go starting from the top and going down. Yes, driving at high speeds, these these windshield wipers blades, they will absolutely affect aerodynamics. Look at that! Like, can you imagine the aerodynamics on this car? Seriously, the split stream, the air going over the roof. How these wipers will like stand a chance against airflow driving at high speed? if this car drives at high speeds with its 32 kilometers per hour, 32 horsepower. So weird, but okay. I love it. Yeah, and the long gear lever. Yes. Nice one. Yes, look at that. Seriously, Mr. Nocta, look at this. Look at the gear shifter. Wow.
I love it. It reminds me of the ambassadors back in India.
Yeah. The Hindustan ambassador, yes.
Yeah, and they also had a long throw shifter.
Yeah, basically, when you shift to fourth gear, the rear passengers they will push it forward for you. Oh, that's awesome. When you want to go to fifth, if this car has fifth gear. Oh no, it's only three. So 1, 2, 3. So right now, what is it? It's in reverse or like? Nah, this should be not neutral actually. So first, second, third. So first up, second down, third up, and all the way down is reverse. So the only gear that will actually go down is like second gear when you drive this car normally. And yeah, yes, Mr. Pinky, seriously, where the hell is the handbrake? What? Yeah, like what? You'll just put the car in first gear and it will just stop? But to be honest with you, that actually happens when if you want to park a manual car. If you put it in, if you shut down the engine and put it in first gear, it will not roll back. So maybe they want to do that. Maybe they cheaped out on on a freaking handbrake. It's okay, Carbo, forget about it. Okay. I've driven manual cars before. I know the cars won't roll back actually if you put it in first, but like you still need a handbrake. You still need it ish. So Carbo actually did a wonderful job on the engine. Seriously, the engine has a manual, or not a manual, what the hell they call it? They call it these you know, what the hell they call direct fans, or like, oh my god, why am I forgetting words? What the hell do call these? What do they call these fans that actually connected to the engine? What the hell they call them? Cooling fans that actually connected manually? No, not manually. Pulley powered, or like belt powered fans, or belt driven fans. My goodness, sorry, I'm freaking forgetting words already. So belt driven fans, let's say, or clutch fan. I believe this is direct fan. It's not really. There's no clutch actually on the back of it. So I want to say belt driven fan. And usually Carboy, my friend. Remember this, and this is very important. Cooling manual, like engine cooling fans, they never bolt them to the crankshaft pulley. They actually bolt them to the water pump pulley. They bolt them on this one, my friend, not down there. Yes, so for future references, if you want to build up a belt driven fan, it should be on the water pump actually. Yeah, I know this because my car actually have one, and every freaking car that I've seen so far is like, yeah, it's right here on the top. So yeah, on the water pump pulley. Anyway, so nice touch. I love the belt driven fan, very nicely done, my friend. And yeah, let's take a look on this 3-cylinder engine. So it's cast iron, 960cc engine, very tiny one. Push rods, 2-valve cylinder, obviously cast iron, standard cylinder head, cast light all the way. Whoa, the engine is absolutely not smooth whatsoever. Like, there's no smoothness. Only 21 points. So this 3-cylinder, it will shake itself to death. The car will be a... I can't say this on Twitch, but something that vibrates on wheels, I want to say. Okay, so 7.71 compression, 30 on the cam, 38 on the springs and lifters. So yeah, so carburetor, single barrel carb, 30 on the timing. Whoa, why? Interesting. But surprise, the engine is like very, very fuel efficient, 34% fuel efficiency, which is insanely efficient at the time. Compact intake manifold running on garbage fuel. Well, it depends on. Yeah, it doesn't matter, doesn't matter. These two options that down there doesn't matter too much. Don't worry about it, Mr. Tofik. Don't worry about them. Only these on top, because these the block power density, whatever they're called, and the pistons power. To be honest, I don't really care about them too much. I only care about the RPM stress and the power stress on the top. These two things down there, not really mind. No, I mean, when will I start to care about them too much? When they're like, you know, red or orange, I'll say that yes, your engine is garbage. But I mean, it says here pistons power density, so 43 horsepower. The engine is barely making 32 horsepower, so it doesn't really make no. So don't worry about it. Yeah. All right, here we go. Brave of you. Oh yes, it's insane to try to stick your hand. I mean, to be honest with you, my Crown Vic has a clutch fan. And like, let's say, I think 3 years ago, when the clutch actually broke, the clutch itself broke on the fan. So anytime I fire up the engine, the fan is spinning super slowly. Like, it doesn't matter what kind of temperature the engine or the coolant get, the clutch is like, it's broken. It will not fully engage, and the fan continues spinning slowly. And a mechanic told me that how to test if the clutch is broken, you can actually hold the fan with your hand. I actually held the fan blade with my hand while the engine is actually idling and working. Seriously, no problem whatsoever. This way you'll absolutely understand that the fan clutch is really broken. So yeah, obviously when the fan clutch is like not broken, you could never do that. You'll lose fingers. But yeah, it happened with me. One time I actually held the clutch fan or the fan blade itself while the engine is spinning. So yeah, I'm not stranger to that old technology on my Crown Vic. So okay, the engine is, as I mentioned, it's actually reliable, shockingly, although it's not really smooth at all. Running on garbage fuel efficient, so good. So manual 3-speed gearbox, 0 to 100 in 21.9 seconds. So you'll be vibrating and accelerating very slowly to 124 kilometers per hour. Open differential, obviously. And cross-ply old school hard long life tires, 12-inch rims. How tiny are these rims? Insane. Drum brakes all the way, which actually they work really fine. And standard interior, standard or basic AM radio. Manual rack and pinion power steering, good. Very nice, standard, blah blah blah. Okay, very good suspension tune as well. Nicely done, Mr. Carboy 88. Seriously, very nice work. But you have a little mistake. You have a tiny bit mistake. Comfort points. 5 only, my friend. 5. Why 5? Why? Why everyone tonight is breaking the rules? What's happening? Like, so far, how many cars actually followed the rules? 1 only out of 5 cars? What's happening? What the hell is happening? So, okay, no problem. Okay, Carboy, no problem. I mean, I don't know what to say, seriously. 6,690 bucks. Okay, to be honest with you, since I'm calculating total category points, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna calculate, because it will actually get lower total category points. So 52.1 plus 5.3 plus, surprisingly, 5.3 sportiness. 5 points for this, 13.2 for prestige. Whoa, this thing is a death trap. Also 13.7 safety. 44 for practicality, 55 for reliability, 34 MPG. Holy crap. So 222 points for the Zap. Oh, that was foot hard to the floor. Okay. Whoa! Sorry about this, the rock. Come on! Faster! So this one is grippy up front, which is good. Whoa, there's no power. I shift down to first gear and barely. So grip is nice. Oh, very nice. Power is very little. There's no power even to jump. So there's a power disadvantage here. There's a power disadvantage here, seriously. But yes, the car looks amazing. Yes, this is Mr. Carboy's 88 car. Yes, the car looks absolutely beautiful, really cute. But like, yeah, there is a lot of power disadvantage here. I mean, seriously, first gear is like riding the clutch, and then like, and then it goes. For some reason, this car is like, for some reason, this car is favorite. Like the market in automation is loving this car. Look how green is the demographic for like fun premium, fun budget. Like they absolutely adore this car for some reason. Look at that. I've never seen a challenge car that was like adored by the demographics in automation. All green and happy. Okay, so this car is called the, how to pronounce this? The UAB Prosper CN1 Berlină. Probably Mr. P1. So who's the creator of the UAB Prosper? Who's the creator of this awesome little thing? So 101.2 horsepower from its 2-liter flat 4 engine, boxer 4, single overhead camshaft, supercharged. What? Supercharged.
Yeah, that's in the rules. So I guess you, yeah, might have to, I guess.
Supercharged. Did I wait? Did I say something about aspiration? I mean, the rules I've forgotten. I said natural aspirated or not? I didn't say.
I don't think so.
Well, no. If I didn't, okay. Well, I mean, technically, I didn't say no supercharges, but did the Soviet made a supercharged car? I believe no, but I don't know.
I don't think
okay.
so. No.
Okay, I don't think so. Also.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay. I mean, 101 horsepower. So. Okay, so it will go head to head against the first sporty naturally aspirated car. Okay, no problem. I mean, we'll see. I mean, I don't know. It may technically it's allowed, yes. But okay, 101 horsepower. So even with the supercharger, apparently it didn't really get too much power. Like you remember the first car that we got, Mr. Nocton, the first one? That thing had 133 horsepower from a naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine. This thing has a supercharger and it's only 101 horsepower. So, you know, it's like, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, technically it's allowed actually. So, 101 horsepower, Boxster 4 supercharged, single barrel eco. That's an interesting weird carburetor to put on a supercharger. Rear-engined, long-ditchable rear-wheel drive monocoque chassis, steel body, steel chassis, 5-speed manual gearbox, double wishbone all the way, 908 kilos. Top speed about 181 kilometers per hour, 9.5 seconds from 0 to 100. Wow, this car will go absolutely head-to-head against that car, that front-wheel drive thing that we got on the first car, because that car accelerates from 0 to 100 in 9 seconds. This is 9.5 seconds, so very, very close. This one is lighter, maybe. I don't know. They will definitely go head to head. They will definitely go head to head. Okay, so this is the car that we got. Look, seriously, gentlemen, look at this car. What do you think about the design? What do you think, Mr. Nocturne? Look at this car.
Sorry, my thing is lagging a bit. Let me wait for. Oh, yeah, I think it looks a little bit. It's a bit basic, but not necessarily in a bad way. I just it could use a little bit more like detailing and like body molding and whatever, but it's not. Yeah, it's all right.
I mean, the problem is I'm reading the guys' comments. The problem is it doesn't look period correct, I want to say. I don't know. It doesn't look like 70s car to me, really. I don't know. It looks like 1980s probably, like early 80s probably, late 70s, early 80s maybe. You know,
yeah,
too much
the
plastic.
fixture choices could be better.
Yeah, the too much plastic, which indicates to 1980s. Yeah, and the boxy body, definitely 1980s. But anyway, I mean, I would really appreciate some awesome realistic stuff. What do we have here? There? Look at that. Okay, now that's a nice touch. That's a nice touch. Seriously, gentlemen, look at the screen. Yep. Basically, what we have here is a Soviet newspaper, basically newspaper from 1974. Probably it's October. It says 17 October 1974. But I'm assuming it's not really Soviet. I'm not sure what language is this. Is it Polish? Or my apologies, but what kind of language is this? Is it Polish or is it like Romanian? Oh, Romanian, I believe. Was the Romanian president, or at the time? I forgot.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Like the Romanian president.
Nicolae
I know
Ceausescu.
he had a very long reign from
yes, Nicolae
from like
Ceausescu.
1960 all the way up till 1980s when he was captured and executed. But yeah.
Yes, because I guess I have when I saw his face, I quickly remembered, because I do have a book that I bought like years ago about like famous dictators, and they spoke about the book. They spoke about their early lives and how they got into power and what catastrophes they made. So one of them is this guy, Nicolae Ceausescu. So when I saw his face, I quickly remembered, because in the book they actually mentioned, as you mentioned, yes, he was actually executed. He was like, he went on a trial. They captured them and obviously they executed them. But yeah. So
my pharmacist at the pharmacy I work at is actually Romanian, and she talks a lot about and how Romania was like during his time as a dictator over there, how they had to overthrow him, how the country was falling apart and they had no choice but to overthrow him and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I saw a
how
picture
he was
of
oblivious to like how the normal everyday people lived over there while living in like a palace and stuff.
Yeah. I was just about to mention the palace, the people's palace, as they called it. How large, how extravagant, how insanely luxurious was that palace, and like people on the outside, they were like living in freaking zero, under, like minus conditions, not even zero, like already minus. So, you know, the conditions of life and work and food and safety and health and everything was garbage at his time. So, and at the time he was living in complete luxury. So yeah, he deserved it. He deserved what happened to him. But anyway, I love the awesome touch, putting like a newspaper in the car. Seriously, super work. By the way, again, who is the creator of this car? I did ask who is the creator. I didn't see the comment. My apologies. Who is the creator of the UAB this car? Who is the awesome creator of this car? Mr. Ice? UAB creator. Yes, Ice. That's Mr. Ice. Nice work, my friend. Seriously, and I love the detail. I love when people put such details in cars. Seriously, bravo, absolutely bravo. I love the idea. Thank you so much for, you know, for giving us such awesome detail on the car. Seriously, beautiful work. So the car, yes, it might look a bit advanced than 1970s, but it's cool. I like the idea, and thank you so much for the awesome history, you know, break from the cars. Really nice work. So description, he said, read the description. The UAB or the UAB Uzina Auto. I don't know how to pronounce that. The Uzina Auto Bashar, Basau, I don't know, something like this. Bacau's auto plant. The CN1 stands for. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm butchering the language. My apologies. I don't know how to pronounce that. The CN1 stands for Conceptia Nostra. Nostria. Our conception 1. Berliner stands for sedan. Okay, very good. No, I'm so sorry about the language. Mr. I says Bacau approx. Where's the approx thing? Okay, but okay, thank you. Okay, very good. And I see the part of the steering is duplicated, so it's animated, which is really good. Mr. P1 says, I just named mine after my country in Bucharest. Oh, okay. Romania also. Very good. Approximate pronunciation. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. The Bacau. So the Bacau. So Uzina Auto Bacau. Okay, thank you so much for explaining. So I seriously, I mean, no, like, you know why I was excited about this challenge too much? Because, like, again, we do sports, the fast things, we like insanely fast things, or like muscle stuff or powerful stuff. This challenge is the complete opposite, and I love that you guys, you gave such details, either from your home country, or from history, or like, seriously amazing work, everyone. Like, I'm absolutely, when we started this challenge, I was absolutely excited about it, because I know that you guys will do a wonderful job in creating such cars. Seriously, some people might think these cars are like garbage and complete stupid stuff and weird stuff, but for some people, these things are basically history or a way of life. Some people actually lived and they drove such classic cars from that time. Some people still drive them until these days, you know, due to financial struggling with life. But seriously, I don't hate these cars. Yes, they were not as good as basically, for example, the West cars, but still, they served their purpose. They actually mobiled the people around the city, around the country. So, you know, in some ways, they did fulfill their purpose, which they were designed for. So, kudos, my friends. Thank you so much for sending these awesome creations. Okay, so the UAB Prosper. All right, let's see. So, as I mentioned, 101 horsepower from its supercharged for flat 4. Let's take a look on the engine. So it's a flat 4 engine, as I mentioned, aluminium heavy block, single overhead camshaft, 4 valves per cylinder. Again, too modernized. Let's say 2-liter engine. Forged steel light crank, forged light connecting rods. Same goes for piston. Again, very advanced for such a car design. 7.81 compression ratio, 5 on the cam profile, 45 on the springs and lifters. So very tiny camshaft. This thing is running with a Roots supercharger that is like a A 1 liter supercharger on a 2 liter engine. That's too much. Whoa, that's too much, dude. Seriously, have you seen the supercharger efficiency is like, sorry to say this, but it's garbage. I mean, okay, but okay, I mean, okay, I mean, it does make it's making power, and it's too much. It's a 1 liter supercharger on a 2 liter engine. I mean, seriously, the Hellcat has like a 2.7 liter supercharger on like a 6.4 liter V8. So you see the percentage, 6.4 liter to 2.7 liter supercharger. Yeah, you went half the capacity of the engine. 2 liter engine, 1 liter supercharger. That's insanely large for this engine. But okay. The engine apparently it's breathing a lot because you went with twin single barrel eco carbs. One is not enough, and still not enough actually. It's choking the hell out of the engine. No, actually, no, sorry, it's enough, but the supercharger is okay. So very nice work. 101 horsepower, 117 pound-feet of torque. Okay, let's fire it up. Where's the supercharger? What? What's happening? Why is it floating? Ah, now good. Now we have the supercharger. I was like, where the hell is the supercharger? Now I found it. It was like hidden. So here we go. The root supercharger with twin eco carbs. I mean, to be honest with you, it does look funky and nice at the same time. That looks like a 1 unit, which is really nice. Yeah, very weird bugs. My God, did you see the hydrocarbons? Did you see the hydrocarbons when the supercharger kicks on? The hydrocarbons just like it will shoot to the roof. Look again. Look, I'll rev the engine. Just take a look on the hydrocarbon gauge here. How it will just shoot itself to space. Too much. This engine is basically a toxic machine. Whoa. For some reason it's still WES 5, yes. Ay. So it's still WES 5? Where it says that? Ah yes, WES 5. But for some reason the hydrocarbons are insanely high. But still, okay, so 0 to 100 in about, come on, the game is calculating. So we have a custom gearbox, 5-speed manual, 9.5 seconds from 0 to 100, open diff, obviously. My medium compound tires, steel rims, 15 inches, drums all the way, drum brakes, good. Standard interior, standard AM radio, manual rack and pinion. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Suspension is, I wouldn't say custom made, because probably it's custom made for this particular car, because like the camber is strange, there's some toe in, and yeah, there's some weird stuff happening. So we'll see how this thing will drive in BeamEngine.drive. All right, let's see what this beast. This is supercharged, by the way. So the supercharger kicks on a moment before. Whoa! What? What happened? Why this thing sprung back? Why this thing sprung back? It's like there was a spring. Let's try again. And the instrument broke. Thank you, BeamNG, for a stupid experience. And that's how it's done. And that's how it's done. Look at that. That's how it's done. So the Trotsky Torpedo. Well, this thing is the opposite of the Americans. This thing is running with an 88 horsepower, 2.8 liters inline 3. So yeah, tractor engine. Seriously, it's a big 3-cylinder engine, but it's only making 88 horsepower. So that means that the torque should be higher, probably. So rear-wheel drive, 4-speed manual gearbox, ladder chassis, steel, everything. The car is nearly 1.2 tons, 1.2, and the car is rear engine also. So 0 to 100 in about 12.9 seconds, top speed 165. Anyway, that really doesn't matter too much. So let's take a look on the car. What the, like, seriously, you would choose this body style because like you want the stretch hood up front, because you want to put like a long engine, a V12 or an inline 6 or whatever. But then like the last second you will say, you know what? I'm not gonna put the engine up front. I'm gonna put it right where the rear seats should go. Yeah. So as you can see, the passenger seat, the passenger space is not really. It's not really large. Although the car is not small, the car is pretty large. But like, yeah. Although the interior is looking pretty snazzy. I love the interior. It looks. Well, it looks more Western to me. I mean, obviously everything's written in English or whatever, but looks really, really Western style, obviously. Cruise control in a Soviet car. Oh, dude, that's impossible. I would never, like, no offense to our Russian friends, but still, no offense to them, but I would never trust a cruise control in a Soviet car. I'm afraid if I'm gonna engage it, that I don't know, the throttle will stuck it, like the car will keep accelerating or it will never slow down. No, thank you so much for that. So that's too much Western. That's too much Western. Seriously, look at that. Look at these controls. Washer fluids, low, off, medium. Like, that's too much. Ventilation, left and right. You can actually control ventilation left or right, on or off. Defroster. Cool, defog, de-ice, warmer, heater, fan, on, off, high. That's Western, dude. That's Western. And automatic gearbox. PNDLR. Park, neutral, drive, low, reverse. Yes, the pack. Yes, I know. This is the interior pack. Yes, but it's too much Western, dude. Western. Too much. Believe me, too much. And why 3-cylinder? Why not like an inline 6 or inline 4? Like, why 3? Why 3 cylinders? Seriously, Nocturne, what do you think about this car?
It's very odd.
Yeah.
Insanely odd, yes. I don't know what this, like, I don't know. That's true, Mr. Tofik. Soviet cruise control is a brick on the gas pedal. Yep. I mean, I don't know. I mean, to be honest with you, like, apart from the westernized interior, okay, it's. I mean, to be honest with you, using this body style, okay, the front where the engine should be, it's like a luggage compartment, a massive big luggage compartment, which should make the car pretty practical. Seriously, take a look at the space. Like, seriously, from the hood all the way to the frame. Look at that. It's a massive, massive space. You can put bags and crap and stuff. It's like seriously, people can lie down in here. Like, look how large the area. People can lie down in here. Like seriously, it's a good car for smuggling people. But it's look at the space and look seriously. People can actually jump from they can get in from the front and jump behind the dashboard. Look at the space behind the dashboard. People can lie down here if you put like a blanket or something so you don't like, you know, hurt yourself. You can actually lie down safely here. That's insane. that's an insane smuggling car. And smuggling stuff, people, whatever. But seriously, it's a crazy thing. Wow. Maybe Mr. Ice. Oh yeah. Oh, Tofik says. Oh, Tofik. Oh, dude, a space for ICBMs. Okay. They fit correctly in this freaking large space. Okay, so let's take a look on this massive, big 3-cylinder engine. So yes, it's probably a tractor engine because yes, it's only pushing 88 horsepower, but it's pushing 156 pound-feet of torque, which is a lot of torque. God, this thing is torquey, obviously being to the large capacity. So this thing started in life with a 3.1 liter engine. 3.1. Wow. And it was de-stroked and debored down to 2.8 liters. Forged crank, forged connecting rods, forged everything with balancing shafts for some reason. Whoa! What the look at the smoothness. No, I'm so sorry. This is a real tractor engine. No, this is a real tractor engine. 2.3 points. How this engine did not shake itself to death? Like the previous car, I said, wow, 21 points. That this engine is not smooth. 2.3 points, dude. 2.3. Seriously, it's a gravel shaker. It's the tractor diesel engine that's running on gasoline with explosions and I don't know, God knows what comes out of the exhaust of this thing. Although it says WS5, I do not believe that. Probably Soviet. Probably. Do you remember what happened with Volkswagen when they talked about their emissions and they went into trouble? So making the Soviets when they tell, I don't know who they will tell, but they will tell people, yes, our car is running with a WES5 emission standard. Oh, I would never believe that, especially with a shaky 3-cylinder thing. Oh yeah. I mean, that's if that car was running with, if that car was a vibrating thing on wheels, this thing is a proper tractor. A proper tractor, this thing. When you turn on the engine was like, oh. Just listen to it. It's a tractor engine, listen. It's a tractor engine. Actually, it's 9, not really 0. Actually, it's 9. But still very tiny camshaft with soft springs and lifters. You know, the stiffness. And like, yeah. Yep. So probably it's a tractor engine that was used in a car. So 4-speed manual gearbox, 12.9 seconds from 0 to 100, top speed about 160. Can you imagine driving at 165 kilometers per hour in this car? Can you imagine that, driving at 165 kilometers per hour, foot all the way down, the engine is shaking itself, disintegrating itself like absolutely in an insanely manner, while chewing smoke out of the tailpipe, and the entire thing is shaking while smuggling stuff. Can you imagine the experience of of this car? Oh yeah. Look at that reliability, 24 points. No. Wait, I want to see the reliability of the engine. Let's take a look on the reliability. Lord. So the engine will only survive 45,000 kilometers. Only 45s. If this engine can achieve 45,000. Like, seriously, dude, what the hell? It's not, no. 45,000 kilometers only. This engine can live. That's it. Yeah, it's insane. What do you think? Seriously, Nocturne, what do you think? I mean, come on, look at it. Look at this.
The more I see, the more questions I have, none of which I particularly want answered.
It's insane. I mean, the smoothness. Look at that. It says, look at that. The smoothness, reliability. It says that the engine will fail at 13,598 kilometers. 13,000 only. The engine will fail. Like what? The next day or like the next week, the engine is dead after they buy the car, and there's a tiny bit of valve float also. Oh yeah. Yeah, gotta Mr. Crazy Ice says gotta keep the repair shops in business. Yep. So I don't know. So I hope this thing actually survives just the test drive in BMG. Oh, that's gonna be crazy. So medium tires, medium compound, 215 up front, 215 at the back, 15-inch rims, steels. I mean, drum brakes all the way. Very strong rear drum brakes for some reason. Oh, come on. Why semi-clad? I said no under tray. I said no under tray, my friend. I'm sorry, I'm gonna kill the under tray because I said no under tray whatsoever. Sorry about this. No under tray, standard interior, standard 8-track. Hydraulic power steering. So wait a minute, wait a second. So the engine will shake itself to death, and but no problem. You have hydraulic power steering, so you can steer the car with your pinky while the car is shaking itself like a blender. Wow. I'm sorry, Mr. Crazy Eyes. What the what is this car? It's just a funny car. So 9,830 30 bucks this thing will cost. It's gonna be insanely interesting to drive. Okay, let's calculate the total category points quickly. So total category points. So 51.3 plus 3.4 plus 10.5 plus 22.3 points. How this thing got prestige points? Where's the prestige when you're driving this car and shaking yourself and shaking the trim and everything is falling off the car? From where this thing got 22.3 points? Okay, safety 22 points. Well, safety is high because the engine will break down and the car will stop, so you won't have a chance to crash the car. Okay, 61.4 for minus 61.1. I made a mistake here, so plus 64.1 for practicality. Apparently, yes, it's a very practical car, as we mentioned before, because you have a huge space up front for luggage or for smuggling stuff. So that's why it's insanely practical. So yeah, 24.3 reliability points and 26.3 for efficiency. Total 224.8. So the Trotsky achieved 224.8 points. Good. Alright, let's export it. That's an insanely looking car. I'm not against the body, I'm not against a lot of things, but the engine is like, why? That's my number one question. Number two, the interior is, why is it too much westernized? That's it. Apart from these two things, the engine and the interior, all is good. I like how this weird car is weird, but yeah. Ah, yes! This one with the tractor engine, listen! This one is the shaky engine. Oh, super loud. Oh, for fuck's... Sorry about this. The instrument cluster. Hopefully the engine will survive. Oh! Sorry about this. My bad. Try again. Oh no, again! Very heavy back end. I need to remember that. Sorry about this. Very heavy back end. Basically very heavy ass. Turn in. Catastrophic understeer. Minute 28.310. Yep, me too. Weight transfers is insane here. Wow. I mean, seriously, look at that. Rear-wheel drive cars, like rear-wheel drive, they will start like, sorry, like front engine. They started like the P1. Which one of these? The BCE that was front engine, the Horch front engine maybe. So like they were like 28 and below, like 29, 28, 29 and below. These are like front engine, and like everything above is like rear engine. What do we have here? It's a Tofik Motors Company Syrena 107, 103.1 horsepower with some crushed. Wait, this thing reminds me with the Hindustan Ambassador. Look at it. Look at this, Mr. Nocturne.
Yeah, it does actually remind me of Hindustan Ambassador, yeah.
Yeah, the same headlights, the same grille, the same body probably. So 103 horsepower from its 2-liter natural aspirated. Wow, so this thing has more power than that supercharged flat 4 engine. 103 horsepower from its 2-liter 4-cylinder. Single barrel eco carb, rear-wheel drive, 4-speed manual, solid axle leaves up. Oh, solid axles all the way. So solid axle leaps front and back. Rear-wheel drive, 4-speed manual, 964 kilos, steel ladder chassis, steel body. So pretty much an old school technology. 194 kilometers per hour in this car. Can you imagine doing 194 kilometers per hour? Acceleration 9.7 seconds from 0 to 100. So it's actually pretty fast. Wow. This thing will cost you 10,000 bucks exactly on the dot. No more than, no less. All right. looks quite nice. Let's take a look. So we have 3 crash test dummies that they are holding for their lives in this car, and apart from that, the interior is pretty modernized. Mr. Tofik, what's happening, Tofik? The interior, the dashboard is modern. It's like 1980s. The dashboard. What's happening, Tofik? Why did you use such a dashboard? But okay, there's some interior, but it's all plasticky, which is not really 1970s. It's like 1980s. 1980s were the plastic era. 1970s, everything was metal, everything, and maybe fake wood. Yeah. Anyway, it looks like a Hindustan Ambassador, which is not really an ugly car. It looks quite nice from the outside. Love the details, tail lights, bumpers. Everything looks pretty nice. Outside, I like very much. It's basic and it works fine, but the interior is not really, doesn't really make any sense, Mr. Tofik. All right, let's take a look on the engine. So the engine, well, it's more well, this particular car, it will live up to 200,000 kilometers, so you know, not bad. So it's a 2-liter engine, 4-cylinder, cast iron, everything, cast iron block and cylinder heads. Iron performance head, wow. Forged steel light crank, heavy cast connecting rods, and hypercast pistons with a harmonic damper. Like this thing has a harmonic damper with maximum like added weight, counterweight, and it's still not super smooth. Still not smooth, and +5 quality. So compression 9.5 to 1, 3631, 5600 RPM. Natural gas rated. Single barrel eco twin carbs. Mr. Tofik went with +5 quality on nearly everything. Garbage fuel, standard mid-range. Twin reverse flow. Oh, lovely. Let's fire it up. Good. It's a nice, reliable, powerful little engine. So manual 4-speed gearbox, 0 to 100, 9.7 seconds, top speed about 194 kilometers per hour, as I mentioned before. Medium tires, steel rims, 16-inch rims. Wow, that's good. Drum brakes all the way, no understeer whatsoever. We have 5-ish seats, standard 8-track, -10 quality, minus a lot of. Oh, Mr. Tofik. That's okay. Now I understand why did you put crash dummies inside the car, because your safety is only 3.5 points. So that pickup thing that we saw earlier with the cheese chassis, yours is even worse. So what? 3.5 points, seriously, 3.5 points safety. That's like seriously, if you go over a speed bump, the car will it will bend in half probably. Oh Lord. Why like maybe you ran out of money, probably, because like probably Mr. Tofik, you ran out of money because you spent a lot of money on the engine. So the engine is costing a lot of money, but the car itself is like made out of, I don't know, made out of cardboard probably. So that doesn't really make any sense. So the engine is good, but the car around it is garbage. Yes, plus 11 tires also. That's insanely expensive. $2,200 just for tires, just for wheels. That's insane, dude. Plus 7 for aerodynamics. That's a lot of money also. Interior minus 10. Safety minus 11. I mean, weird stuff, but okay. Let's export it. Now be careful. Oh yeah. Oh yes, this is the death trap. This is the death trap. Oh wait, no instrument cluster. Stupid BMG. I'm driving basically a car with a chassis made out of cheese. Really? 3 point something. Whoa! Now the chassis, I believe it's bent in half. Something broke. Something broke with the front suspension. Yep, something broke with the front suspension. Yes, that was fun. Language is this? Again, like phone is
It's actually named after my real life best friend who's from Bosnia. So this car is Bosnia.
from Bosnia. Okay, it's awesome, Bosnia. Okay, great. So again, how to pronounce it correctly? Again, sorry.
Pasic, which is my best friend's last name, and Miljacka. Miljacka. So the A has a Spanish kind of sound.
Mm-hmm. And the C is like an H. Pasic Miljacka. Okay,
Yeah.
Understood. Great. Thank you so much for letting me know. So, what's the inspiration behind this car? Since you're the creator, you can actually talk about it. Let me know. I would love to know what was the
Basically,
inspiration behind it.
Basically the Miljacka is the subcompact model in Pasic's lineup, and Pasic is supposed to be kind of like a bootleg version of Zastava, which you might know is the Serbian company which made the Yugo and also the Yugo Florida. My inspiration for this car was basically what if they took the Yugo and made it rear-wheel drive and maybe made a previous generation to it, like maybe in the late 60s, early 70s. Yeah, this is basically my subcompact car.
I see that, yes, and I love the idea that you have actually like shortened the body a little bit. It's a little bit shorter than the Yugo, and I like it. It's like a compact version of the Yugo. I do like it. It's funky. It's compact. Oh, I see a nice seat pattern on the inside. Lovely seat pattern. And
I kind of rushed the interior, not gonna lie.
It's funky. I like it. The carpet looks like it's made out of macaroni, but it's actually very nice. I love this 3-spoke wheel. I like it. I love this diamond pattern for everything. The doors, the roof. The car is full of details. The car is full of
pillars for the back and pillars for the front as well. But yeah, like I ran out of time. I literally submitted this car like maybe a few minutes before you started to open everyone. The challenge is done. No more submissions.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, to be honest with you, if you have some time to actually put more details on the interior, I would love to drive the final product seriously. But I understand it. It looks funky. It looks funky. I do like it. And again, if you have any chance to finish the interior, I would love to drive the final product.
Yeah, I'd like to make a base model 3-cylinder version of it.
Ooh,
so probably
yeah, speak.
Yeah, I'd like yeah. This is basically like a sporty in air quotes model with a 1.3 liter engine. So the base model would have a probably like a 1100 cc inline 3 instead of a 1300 cc i4.
Yeah, I see that. And as the guy said, as Mr. Tofik said, the 84 horsepower for 567 kilo. That's a good power to weight ratio.
Yeah.
So it should accelerate really nicely.
Look at the acceleration, by the way.
Yeah, and look at that.
And the performance.
Yeah, I see that the body is made out of fiberglass. So you went with a fiberglass body. Nice. Although it's very expensive, by the way. But okay, very, very, very lightweight touch. So fiberglass body, steel monocoque chassis. Whoa. 8.6 seconds. So far the fastest accelerating car in this challenge. Oh dude, that's actually quite fast. 8.6 seconds.
Yeah, this is basically like a rally homologation effort. And not like the like a standard version you'd see on the streets of like Sarajevo or wherever. Just this would be like the limited production homologation version, like the sporty versions of the Skodas, for example.
Yeah. this thing will be this is like the street everyday sporty version, but I believe this particular platform, it will be a nice good little either a track car or like a rally car. Probably it will be supremely powerful. Like seriously, this thing is like 500 kilo, and this is like the civilian version. Can you imagine the lightweight version?
For the track, if you don't mind, would you mind trying industrial freight, the long industrial course in BMG for the testing?
Yeah, I'll definitely do that because the industrial course has a lot of potholes and crap on the tarmacs. Definitely, I'll go there. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Like, and it's not just like tarmac. It's not like that particular time trial. It's like half dirt, half asphalt, which like which might be a thing on like a regular commute in a Soviet country because of bad roads.
Yeah, I mean this is actually my plan, because if you look at the some clips that I've put on YouTube on the challenge rules video, you will see that prize car being driven on the industrial, because I do like that map particularly for this challenge, because yes, it's like half dirt, half tarmac, garbage quality for on the it's perfect for the job. Yes, perfect. So yeah, and I love this. I want to say baby diarrhea looking paint job. It's actually it fits the profile perfectly. Yeah, nice work. Seriously,
Thanks.
Nice work. Yeah, very, very good work. And again, if you have some chance to finish the car, the interior, the details, I would love to drive the final quality and like take a look on what you will do for it. Seriously.
Yeah,
Alright,
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Like I joined. I started watching your channel back in 2019 or 2020, and I remember when my cars got disqualified for not being detailed enough, and like not having enough like details everywhere and stuff. And now I'm glad that you genuinely seem to respect my cars.
Yeah, they look amazing.
I'm glad to see that we've come a long way, and part of that is because the automation itself has come a long way since 3D fixtures were added and interiors and all of that.
Indeed, yeah. I'm absolutely happy with your creations. Amazing work, seriously. I love that. I love the exterior details, and the interior details also are very nice. As you mentioned, you ran out of time, so that no problem. I understand that some people were busy with work and stuff like that. It's okay, and I'm really looking forward to see the final product. Look at that, Mr. Merlin said, "Baby diarrhea paint job, the best, the best name ever for a color." Yeah, yep. Mr. Tofik says 17 seconds, quarter mile. That's rocket time, indeed. Very, very fast accelerating time. Seriously, the fastest so far. Canola says, "You make great cars. The design of the last few been nice." Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Mr. Nocturne. Also, Canola approved of your creations. Amazing. Seriously, nice work. Seriously. All right, let's take a look on this beautiful 4-cylinder engine. So it's a 4-cylinder cast iron block, 1.3 liter engine, single overhead camshaft, 2 valves per cylinder, aluminium cylinder head for performance, +2 quality. So cast crank, cast heavy connecting rods, and cast light pistons with a harmonic damper. So, that's very nice actually. So 8.8 to 1 compression ratio, sporty cam profile, sporty springs, stiffness springs and lifters, 7,500 RPM limit. Oh, that's very high. That's good. It's a twin single barrel eco carbs, running on garbage fuel. Very good. Very good, my friend. Absolutely beautifully made. Absolutely beautifully made. And surprise, surprise, the engine actually ran beautifully. 84 horsepower, 66 pound-feet of torque from a 1.3. Good. Really nice. Let's fire it up. Oh, very loud. For some reason, this thing is insanely loud. Sorry about that, Mr. Merlin. I mean, it's only 52 points. It's not like 100 points, but for some reason, it's insanely loud. Sorry about this.
Yeah, I tuned it in the advanced trim settings, the sound tuning in the advanced trim settings. So it sounds a lot, I guess, angrier, and it sounds a little bit more like a Fiat engine, which, like, if you know anything about Zasavas, you know that they were based on Fiat models. So I try to go for that vibe on this car.
I mean, it's okay, but like when I saw 52 points on loudness, I thought, okay, it's a nice sounding engine. But yes, when this thing started screaming, even Mr. Merlin said, "My ears, please." So yes, sorry about that, Mr. Merlin. It's okay. It's a nice sounding loud 4-cylinder. It's gonna be good. Like, it's not 52 points. It's like 82 points now, but it's good. It's good. So manual 4-speed gearbox. 4-speed, yes, 8.6 seconds. That's very nice. 182 kilometers per hour, also very nice. Custom gearbox ratio, open diff, obviously. Running with hard long life tires, 12-inch rims, 145s all the way. Drums work very, very nice. And standard interiors. Premium AM radio. Wow, premium. That's good. That's good. Manual rack and pinion power steering or steering. -5 quality, basic 60s, basic 1960s safety equipment with -3 quality also. Great. Absolutely great. And 9,980 bucks. Very good. Alright, let's calculate the total category points for this beast before we export it. So 48.9 points, very easy to drive. 22.2 points, that's very sporty, surprisingly. Wow, super sporty. So 10 points for comfort, 18.9 for prestige, 16.9 for safety, so be careful driving, 44.4 points for practicality, 54.4 for reliability, 21.2 for fuel efficiency. with a total of 236.9 points. So Pasic achieved 236.9 points. Very good. Pasic. Oh, with the loud engine. So it will be loud. Loud engine. Wait. Damn you. Yeah, try again. Whoa. 1 minute 28.573. Too much power for a little car. Very snappy, very dangerous. My goodness. This one is Mr. P1. Oh, P1. I'm looking forward to see this car. Okay, so Mr. P1's car, the P1501, 70 horsepower from its 1.5 liter Boxer 4 engine. This thing is running with an aluminium top end, eco cylinder head, single barrel eco carb. Wow, rear-wheel drive, front longitudinal rear-wheel drive, 4-speed manual gearbox, McPherson semi-trailing arms. The car weighs 830 kilos. So, performance-wise, 162 kilometers per hour top speed, 12.7 seconds 0 to 100. Okay, the usual. But let's take a look on the car. The car, as Mr. P1 said, it looks like a classic Saab 96, which does wow. I like it actually. Damn it, it looks very nice. Whoa, there's something here. A note. Please visit me, love, mom. Okay, but where's this note from? What the? Okay. Please visit me, love, mom. What's happening? I need some what's happening here? Yeah, probably like, yes, driving a 70 horsepower car Going to see mom. That's gonna take forever to arrive. Okay. It's from a game, The Long Drive, full of Soviet cars. Really? What kind of game is that? Can you send me the link, Mr. P1? I would love to take a look. Can you send me the link, please? It's like a PC game or a classic game or a PlayStation game or what? Interior wise, well, as always, Mr. P1, his cars are amazingly well detailed. As you can see, it's a custom instrument cluster with actual warning lights for like oil pressure, handbrake, low beam, high beam, left and right indicators, fuel warning light, and of course the battery warning light. And they're actually functional in BMG. Oh, amazing work, Mr. P1. Like always, Mr. P1's cars are like insanely beautifully modified and like detailed, so I'm not surprised. Custom rear end, custom interior, beautifully made, like a sub. Beautifully made, my friend. It's on Steam. Okay, I'll take a look after the broadcast. Or you know what? Let's take a look right now. Just a quick search. The long drive. So it's called The Long Drive. Ah, I found it. Apparently it's 35 real. Ah, yes, the video started playing immediately. With a car that looks like a Plymouth Fury, a blue Plymouth Fury. So, random generated open world semi-pro post-apocalyptic survival car driving game. Apparently it's called. But why the Plymouth Fury? What's the deal with the Plymouth Fury in that particular game? It's a nice Fury, yes. I understood. The Fury is just like for the trailer, but in reality, the car that the people drive, it's like garbage. It's like rusty and broken and crap. Okay, understood. And some trucks and some some flipping and some crashing. Oh damn it! I saw a blow up doll at the end. Crap. Okay, a blow up doll. Anyway, I just saw that now. Okay, so thank you so much, Mr. P1, for showing me that game. So yes, your car is an absolute beauty. Yes, it looks like a Saab indeed. The front end, the circular headlights with of course this particular grille. Look at that. It's an amazing looking. Look at that. The San Fonte. Not Fonte. Fonte. I want to say Fonte, but San Fonte, which is like company name. Beautifully made. Damn it, looks like a nice car. Looks like a nice car. Nice to work, Mr. P1. So let's take a look on the engine. So the engine is a 1.5 liter flat 4 engine, push rods, cast iron block with an aluminium eco cylinder heads, cast internals all the way with the harmonic damper, 9.5 to 1 compression, 45 for the cam profile, 60 on the springs and lifters, 5700. Single eco carb on top, running on garbage fuel. Very good, Mr. P1. Oh, look how beautiful the engine is. Yeah, being a rear engine with, of course, a flat engine, yes, it will mount really low. But seriously, 70 horsepower, 80 pound-feet of torque, that's good. So manual 4-speed gearbox, 12.7 seconds from 0 to 100, top speed 162. Beautiful. Hard long life tires, 15-inch rims, drums all the way. Standard interior, standard infotainment system. That's good. That's good. That's very good, Mr. P1. Suspension is pretty nice. So very good, my friend. Very good work. The car cost 8,740 points. So there are some money left on the table. Description is early 60s Romanian compact, desperately facelifted into 1970. Yep, I see that. Whoa, 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 Mr. P1, you have animated absolutely every freaking thing. Steering wheel, speedometer, water temperature, fuel gauge, radiator fan, parking brake, throttle, brake, clutch, and gear ratios of the gear shifter, turn signal stock. Oh my god, dude, you have animated absolutely every freaking thing on the car. Oh, dude, I love this thing. Let's take a look on some details. So the engine, whoa, not the engine here. It's a spare wheel with the battery over here, and I see some brake lines. Here's the spare wheel again. Some reservoirs, probably. Where's the steering wheel? So that's not the brake booster, that's something. Or maybe this car has no power steering, so I don't know. So the engine is underneath the spare wheel. So if you want to fix something on the engine, apparently you need to take off the spare wheel first. So here's the beautifully made engine. I see the fan, the clutch driven fan. This thing actually will spin in BMG, so that's gonna be fun to watch. We'll definitely see that. Mr. P1, did you animate this fan as a radiator fan, or did you animate it as a pulley? Because in a clutch or belt-driven fan will not act like a radiator fan. A radiator fan basically is an electric fan. It will always be off until, of course, the engine gets warm. It will spin a little bit. The temperature will cool down. The fan will stop working. This thing is not. This thing is the opposite. So you need to use the pulley. If you want to animate the a clutch-driven fan or like a belt-driven fan, you need to set it up as pulley. When you put it as pulley, it will spin together with the engine RPM. The more RPM, the faster it will increase. The slower it will spin. Yeah. So for future references, my friend, a clutch-driven or a belt-driven fan, you need to set it up as a pulley. But in general, nice work, Mr. P1. Seriously, nice work. Like always, your car never disappoints. Your cars absolutely never disappoint. Amazing work. Appreciate it. All right, let's calculate the total category points of Mr. P1's amazing looking car. So 52.1 points, 10.4 points, 16.3 points, 21.6, 30.3, 39.6, 60. Oh, very reliable car, 61.8 points, and also efficient, 31.3 mpg. That's good. Total category points for Mr. P1's is amazing car, the P-1501. This thing achieved 263.4 total or TCP, total category points. Very nice work, my friend. Disclaimer: I did zero testing. Good luck. So what? I'm the test driver of the company. Apparently the front. So the front license plate is like it's stretched out. So it's like, yeah. So there are extra nods over there, and also the gears underneath the car. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Whoa! Okay, well, I guess we'll try again. The license plate is a little bit, yes. Try again. And no instrument cluster, so I'm just guessing now. Who needs instrument cluster? Whoa! Lovely. That was very good actually. That was very good, yeah? That was very good. Okay. So who's the creator of this car? Who is the creator of this fine automobile? This thing is running with a 33 horsepower. Oh my god, we are moving down with power. 33 horsepower from its 890cc three-cylinder engine. Compression is extremely high, 12.5 to 1 compression. 4-speed manual gearbox, rear-engined, longitudinal wheel drive ladder chassis car. Solid axle coils up front, double wishbone at the back. 45.8 mpg this thing is achieving. Oof. And this is how this thing looks like. Oh, very nice looking front end. Quite interesting. Whoa, very beautiful interior. Again, the baby diarrhea brown is continuing the theme. I see a clock. I see, I don't know, 2 speakers probably. Here's the AM FM radio. Fuel gauge. Charging gauge. Good. 3-spoke wheel. Beautiful tunnel and gear shifter very beautifully. Rear bench seat. Here's the engine-ish. Whoa, what do we have? I see some custom stuff. I see a custom exhaust. Yep, custom exhaust pipe. Which is like kinked in this way. So, okay, so custom exhaust pipe with a custom muffler. That's good. I see custom intake manifold, intake in the system. Here's the airbox. And I believe that is for cooling the engine. Here's the water pump to that tiny radiator, and then coolant will be drained back into the cylinder head right here. Good. Custom. I like it. Beautifully made. Yes, brown, 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 and brown. Well, 1970s was brown. There's a mod that replaces beam engine sounds with Clarkson brown. That's interesting. Wow. Okay. So, performance-wise, 130 kilometers per hour, 18.8 seconds from 0 to 100, with a very, very noticeable brake fading, 5.2 points. That's insanely hot brakes. So the engine is an 890cc engine. It's a 3-cylinder cast iron block, cast iron cylinder heads, push rods, old technology. 47 pound-feet of torque, 33 horsepower. Cast everything. Pistons are made out of hypercast pistons, which basically have the high content of silicon in them. 12.5 to 1 compression, 30-38, 5300 plus 5 quality. Carburetor, single barrel, eco carb. Plus 15 quality. What? Plus 15 quality. What's the best carburetor on earth, basically? Plus 15 freaking quality. Okay, so custom gearbox, 130 kilometers per hour, 18.8, plus 4 quality, radial hard long life tires, plus 9 quality. Drum brakes all the way. Standard interior. Absolutely nice. how much this thing will cost. 9,650 bucks with an animated speedometer, basically. All right, let's export it and then let's calculate total category points. Place your bets. Whoa! Super long gear. Alright, so far so good. I had to shift down mid-air. Very long gears, by the way. Yeah, very long gears. Whoa! Single gear policy. Whoa, that was very close. 1 minute 28.065. Damn it! That was very close. This thing was perfect. The only thing that ruins this car is the long gears. The only thing that ruined this car performance is the long lazy gears. It's like super lazy gears. That's not good. The front, the car, that truck, that thing, transit thing at the top, that thing had very spunky gear shifting. Like it was like the gears are like giving power, giving torque. This one I see is like it's like once the engine is like wanting to die. So unfortunately, it's a very nice suspension, really good suspension, really good brakes, really good everything, but the gear ratios ruined the car. So this is the KCM Limp CH RE. So according to the description, it says KCM received a letter from an unknown source in the late 1960s from a Russian man. The letter requested a few body shells from one of a beautiful 1950s luxury car range, which also featured our company's first ever V6 motor. Introduced in 1955, the KCM boss was subsequently invited to a car show where it was discovered that a Russian car company had used the bodies and the engine we had sent to them in the late 1960s to manufacture a car called the KCM Limp CH RE. This car featured a rear-engine V6 with a supercharger, producing approximately 120 horsepower, which was significantly more powerful than the engine we had before. In response to this revelation, the KCM engaged in a negotiation with the manufacturer and ultimately reached an agreement to produce a limited number of these cars as popular car, but with a slightly improved quality components. However, the KCM faced financial difficulties in the 1970s due to reduction in funding from the state. Beautifully understood. Understood, Mr. Pinky. So basically, it's a stolen design that was improved and sold. Okay, good. So 121 horsepower from its 2.6 liter V6 with a supercharger on top. Rear-wheel drive, rear-engine car, 4-speed manual, double wishbone all the way. The car weighs 867 kilos. Steel body, steel chassis. Good. Let's take a look. Yep, as Mr. Pinky mentioned already, it's a classic looking car from the 50s that was that was if the plans of us or the blueprints were taken, or like, yeah, with the engine, and it was just like improved to 1970s technology ish. So here's the engine. It's a supercharged V6, our first V6 in this challenge, our first V engine in this challenge. Car looks pretty classic, pretty nice to look at. Yep, beautifully made. 1950s beast in the 70s. Okay, so this V6 2.6 liter engine, aluminum heavy block, aluminum performance cylinder heads, direct acting overhead cam, forged internals all the way, 7.6 to 1, 10 on the cam, 76 on the springs and lifters, running with a twin screw supercharger with a bypass valve. The supercharger is 1.5 liters, it's a big supercharger. Running with twin 2-barrel carbs on top. Running with garbage fuel, standard mid-range intake manifold. Beautiful. Let's fire it up, gentlemen. Let's fire it up. Beautiful. That's a lot. That's a nice amount of power and torque. So custom gearbox 0 to 100 in 7.9 seconds. From 0 to 100, and of course a top speed of about 186. Oh, with the clutch. Stepinke, we said open diff only or something. Wait, let me check the rules again. I think we said something about the differential. Ah, sorry, differential anything. Sorry, gearbox manual only. Sorry, gearbox manual only, but the differential anything you want. So okay, differential anything you want. Good. Nothing is broken here. Radial medium compounds, 14-inch rims. Beautiful. Look at that, standard is here. Basic AM radio. Big car. Oh my god. It's basically a limo with a supercharged V6. Whoa, very lazy first gear. Whoa. Weight distribution is very strange. Oh! Slow down! Oh, no, we need to try again. Grip, please. Stop drifting. So basically the entire race on first gear. The entire race on first gear. There's no other gear. Whoa! Can't believe it! This beast is like the shy of that truck. Whoa! Damn, that's awesome! That's not bad. That's not bad at all for a big, fat, lumpy 1950s car. That was a nice performance. At first, it was a nightmare to drive, but like when you get used to it, it's slidey. It's too much slidey, and the weight distribution. Oh my god! But like when you get used to it, it's not a terrible car. All right. So what do we have here is the Horch A G, gentlemen. 80 horsepower from its 1.6 liter 4-cylinder engine, single overhead camshaft, 2-barrel carb on top, rear-wheel drive, front engine, 4-speed manual gearbox, McPherson's to my trading arms. Beautiful. This is how the car looks like. Looks like a Lada. Yep, pretty much a Lada. Beautifully made car. Really beautifully made car. Absolutely beautiful. What do you think, gentlemen? Yep, one of them had needed to appear, yes. Alright. So top speed about 170 kilometers per hour, 11.2 seconds from 0 to 100. Check the trunk. Oh, that's your car, Mr. Anarchy. Okay. So check the trunk according to the creator. Okay. Ah, the horse. Beautiful. Beautifully made, my friend. I see battery, I see brake master cylinder, the clutch reservoir, radiator. Beautiful. Wipers. I like it. You actually removed the wipers. Lovely. And the power steering is duplicated, sorry, replicated. So it's an inline 4 engine, cast iron, 1.6 liter engine, single overhead camshaft, 4 valves, iron standard head, forged internals, 8.5 to 1 compression, 3255. Beautiful. Beautiful. Too much red. Beautiful engine. Too much red, so that our comrades will be happy. So manual gearbox, obviously 4 speed. 0 to 100 about 11.2 seconds. Top speed about 170. Medium sport compound tires. 13-inch rims. Beautiful. The solid discs up front, drums at the back. Beautiful. All right. Let's export it. All right. Looks amazing. Remind me with the Lada replica that I made long time ago. Love it. Whoa, that was fast. Whoa! Damn it, the previous car was better. Come on, grip. Too much oversteer. Yep, so 1 minute 31.137. Not terrible, but not as fast as that thing. That thing was really grippy. Yes, it's rear-wheel drive. Yes, it's nice to drive, not super terrible, but it's too much drifty. So the FAZ Tranzit, 34.5 horsepower from its 900cc Boxer 4 engine. Rear-wheel drive, 4-speed manual gearbox, solid axles, McPherson's up front. So yeah, 170 kilometers per hour. Top speed is, sorry, that's top speed. So 200 in like 20.1 seconds. That's very slow. Yeah, that's very, very lightweight. I know. All right. Let's take a look then. Yeah, very, very lightweight. So the engine is 900cc. 900cc flat 4 engine. Cast internals all the way. 9.6 torque compression, 33 on the cam, 41 on the springs and lifters. Beautifully. All right. Beautiful. So manual 4-speed gearbox, 20 seconds from 0 to 100, top speed about 116. Clutch limited slip diff, hard long life tires. Alright. A little bit oversteery. Little bit oversteery. Alright, let's send it to BMNG.drive. So the FAZ, this thing has the this thing is supercharged or what? I don't know, maybe. No, not supercharged. Whoa. Oh, that's dancing too much. Wow, that's grippy. Damn, that's grippy. Man, this thing is awesome. Whoa, look at the time. 1 minute 27.597. This thing has barely no power, but it's really nice. Wow. Alright, so the final car in automation game for this challenge, it's called the BCE Amur, basically. A C-15. 90.5 horsepower from its 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine. It's running with a single barrel on top. Rear-wheel drive, front engine, ladder chassis, steel everything, double wishbone solid axle, leaves at the back. So pretty much the old school recipe. 157 kilometers per hour top speed, 13.7 accelerating from 0 to 100. Car will cost $6,850, so pretty much cheap. And here's the car. Looks like a Chaika or something. But it's really nice to drive. Looks like really nice to drive. It looks like. Interior looks very, very, very comfortable. Oh, beautiful! Looks like a brochure. I like it. It's like a brochure. Beautiful. The old Volga. So the engine is a 4-cylinder engine, started in life as a 2.3 or let's say 2.4 liter cast iron pushrod 2 valves per cylinder with aluminium standard heads or head. Cast internals all the way. 9.6 to 1 compression ratio, 2349, 5000 RPM limit. Look at that, it's awesome. Beautifully made, Mr. Canola. Beautifully made, my friend, like always. Love the brochure. Love the interior design. Beautiful, really beautiful. Beautifully made. So custom gearbox, 13.7 seconds from 0 to 100, top speed 157, open diff obviously, hard long life tires, drums all the way. Yep, pretty nice, Mr. Canola. And it's deadly cheap, $6,850, so very good. Beautifully made, Mr. Canola. Canola says, I wanted to have the spare, but automation is bugged at the moment. And mirrors it. Okay. V1 says the spare is buggy. Yeah, the spare is always buggy. Alright, gentlemen, so after this, we'll be calculating total category points of Mr. Canola's car and then switching to beam ng.drive. Here we go. Now we'll start. Not bad. 1 minute 30 seconds, 0.698. That's not bad at all. So gentlemen, that's pretty much it for this awesome challenge. Tell me what you think about it in the comment section below. And of course, if you do like my videos, hit the like button, of course, and don't forget to write me in the comments what kind of ideas do you have for this awesome challenge. Do you like these cars? What do you think about the rules? All of that in the comment section below. So that's pretty much it. Thank you so much everyone for watching. As always, if you like my challenges, if you like my work and broadcast and everything, you can of course support my work by subscribing to my Patreon page, the link in the description below. By subscribing, of course, you'll be supporting this channel, and I'll be super thankful for that. Also, you'll be able to download everything that I've made through the years, replicas, crazy creations, everything that I've made is available on my Patreon page, the link in the description below. So that's pretty much it, my friends, for tonight in this awesome video. Good luck on your awesome creations. Don't forget to drop your .car file before the deadline. Good luck in your creations, and I'll see you on the deadline on Twitch. So thank you so much everyone for watching. Have a great night, and goodbye for now, my friends.